This is the Danelectro 84 electric guitar. It's loaded with 3 lipstick pickups. Let's see how it sounds. Howdy guys, this is Shane. Today I'm here to show you the 84 electric guitar from Danelectro. This thing's an absolute blues machine. Let's check it out up close. So here's the guitar up close. The first thing to point out is yes, this is an actual left-handed guitar. So props to Danelectro for actually thinking about us southpaws, and a huge thanks for them for sending this out for me to show you guys. Now, this particular guitar is loaded with 3 lipstick pickups. They sound great. They are single coil, so they do buzz a little bit. I'll be using a little bit of a noise gate in this particular studio room because with all my electronics and all that kind of stuff, I do get a little bit of buzz. The cool thing is though, the in-between pickups actually hum canceling, so you've got that working for you as well. One of the best things about this guitar is its simplicity. We have one tone control that works for all the pickups and one volume control. Now, when I first saw this, I didn't realize that. And then I was like, hey, they've only got one global tone control. That's an awesome move. I think that just keeps it very, very simple and very, very functional. I'm a big fan of things that are simple to use. I love the bridge here. This is a Wilkinson tremolo. I don't have any issues with its stability in tuning. It feels good. The tension's good straight out of the box. I haven't had to do anything with this. and it has the original 10 gauge strings on here as well. I know I'm probably going to get some reflections, but here's the back of the guitar. It's a two-tone sunburst, and it just looks really, really classy and really, really classic. All right, here's the headstock up close. As you can see, it says 84. Now that's the model number. This is kind of made famous from a guitar which was a non-Fender Strat that Stevie Ray played back at a Montreux festival, and he played a white Strat on a lot of the slow blues stuff loaded with 3 pickups like this. So it's a bit of a homage of some sorts as well. There might be more backstory to it. I don't know all of the specifics other than the fact Stevie got some great tones on Ain't Gonna Give Up on Love and Tin Pan Alley. It's on YouTube, so definitely check it out. Here's the back of the headstock. As you can see, we have some Clouson style tuners. These aren't actually Clouson tuners, but they look very, very similar. They've got that old school look, but they're actually string through tuners. So you put the string through the hole, and then you can wind it up like most modern guitars. So that's pretty cool. That will appeal to most people. This is one of the newest models of this particular guitar, and it's loaded with a Pau Ferro fingerboard. So check out that. It looks exactly like Rosewood, or at least I think it does. And this is the first guitar that I've had a chance to play with Pau Ferro or see it up close, and I think it looks extremely good. These frets are very similar to, say, medium jumbo frets. If that spec isn't right, I'll post it on screen, but they feel very, very similar to a medium jumbo. So very playable and not a vintage style fret, which is great. Here's the neck profile. To me, this feels kind of similar to my Mexican standard Stratocaster in terms of how it feels in the hand. And it's got a satin finish on the back of the neck, which looks great as well. And I gotta say, they've picked a nice piece of wood. You can see the grain through it and it looks great. So yeah, very cool. A huge thanks to Danelectro for sending this out. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much, guys. It's a beautiful guitar, and this not only suits my style of playing, hopefully, but it will also be used on future videos on the channel. It's an absolutely beautiful guitar. I'll also give you some of my final thoughts about this at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. If you want to find out more about this, all links will be on screen and in the description below. Let's do it. Let's kick things off. I'm plugged into my Marshall DSL 40CR amplifier, one of the new 2018 model amps. We're gonna start dirty and then also try it clean. This is neck pickup. Yeah, let's go bridge, which is probably my favorite pickup on this guitar. Sounds great. Middle, the forgotten pickup. Awesome. Neck and middle, which is the in-between position. And bridge and middle pickup. Let's try it now with the guitar volume turned most of the way down. Let's give this a shot. Back up. Yeah. Let's try some clean tones now. We're going to start on the neck pickup. Beautiful. Neck and middle, so both these two. really does that funk tone really well. Over to middle pickup. Yeah, man. Over to middle and bridge pickup. Yeah. And over to bridge pickup. If you like your blues, you're definitely going to love this. This is pretty cool. Thanks again for watching, folks. My name's Shane. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and also click the little notification bell next to that as well. You'll get future updates from the channel. Now, I'm going to give you a brief rundown of what I like about this guitar. It plays great. That's the first thing. I haven't had to adjust anything. When I first got this, I did an unboxing video and the strings didn't stretch, and I thought, well, maybe there might be some tuning stability issues. I stretched out the strings, I played it a few times. It was fine. I haven't had to touch it since. So tuning stability wise, it's great. I love the fact they haven't put vintage frets on here. Thank you. They'll last for a long time and they feel very familiar to play. I really dig it. Now, another thing I really like are the pickups. Obviously, I think the neck is just great. It's got a little bit more of a mellow sound than I was anticipating on the neck pickup. It still sounds really cool, but it's a little bit more mellow in the top end than I would have kind of thought lipstick pickups to be. But that said, all of the other positions are way more steely than I was expecting. So bridge pickup especially is where I think this guitar, just if you want to do a big solo, get on the bridge pickup, let it rip. The steeliness is very reminiscent of a Tally. I really like these lipstick pickups just because there's something a little bit different about them, something a little bit more edgy about them as well. I also like the fact it stays in tune when you use the whammy bar. I haven't been using the whammy bar for long. I've only just started recently using it on a guitar purchased, and I gotta say, when they work, they're great. This Wilkinson actual tremolo arm seems to be fine in terms of tuning stability. The nuts cut fine as well. Haven't had any problems with that. So all in all, the whammy bar works a treat. One other thing which is just more of an aesthetic thing, as I mentioned, the finish is spectacular. I had a high-end Fender for a long time with a two-tone sunburst. This looks just as good visually, so puts it into some sort of comparison of how beautiful the actual finish is. Now, not everyone will probably be a fan of two-tone sunburst, but I believe they also have a white guitar, black one, and all other types of colors as well when it comes to this particular model, and also in right-handed as well. My only small criticism about this guitar would be the fret edges along the bottom are slightly sharper than the ones along the top. It's not a huge thing though, that they're not too sharp. I'm going to cut myself, but they feel a little bit prominent down along the bottom. But when you're playing, you're probably not going to notice that. It's just one of those things when you slide up and down, you'll notice a difference between the bottom edge and the top. There's not a lot in it though, and it's not really a huge complaint. Bang for buck, this is made extremely well. It's made in Korea, it sounds great, it stays in tune, and it has just a whole lot of vibe. I'm really digging its actual look. I'm looking at it in my big screen monitor right now, but yeah, it looks absolutely stunning on camera. And not only that, it sounds great, but you let me know your thoughts of this in the comments below. I just wanted to take a moment to thank Danelectro so much for sending this out, as well as this one here. They let me choose a couple of guitars from their collection to showcase in Lefty for you guys. So I'm stunned. I love what I do. It's things like this that just make what I do so much more enjoyable. And these are guitars I'm gonna keep on the channel, so you'll see them more and more. Can I highly recommend this? Absolutely. So If you want to find out more about this guitar, check it out at danelectro.com. I'll post all the links on screen and in the description below as well. And coming up on the channel, we'll also have this. So subscribe, click the bell, all that kind of stuff, and come back and see me when this is ready to go. Thanks again for watching, guys. Let me know all your thoughts down below, and I'll catch you soon. See ya.